Hello and welcome to the Travel Troll and Mazzy. Right, we're in Kings Lynn. We're off to a museum called The Stories of Lynn. We think it's a museum. We don't really have any idea what it's going to be, have you? We haven't, have we?
No.
We don't know what we're getting ourselves into. It's just round the corner. We're going to give it a go. Let's see what happens. Mazzy, get yourself over here. Something special here.
Right.
Do you know what you're looking at here?
Book.
A book?
Yeah.
What kind of book?
Something special.
This is the Red Register of Lynn.
Right.
Do you know how old this book is?
700 years old.
It's 700 years old. This is the oldest paper parchment of a book ever in the world. The oldest book in the world written on paper. I think that's what it's saying. What are you doing?
I'm playing.
Okay. This is really special. This is made out of wood. You see the carving on that. No heads are remaining, but we're reading about it, and I've just shown it to Mazzy. I says, what? Because this is apparently the house it came off. And Mazzy, I said to Mazzy, which part of the house do you think that came off? And Mazzy, straight away, pointed up there. And you bang on, Mazzy. You are bang on. You are clever.
Oh, I'm actually clever.
You are really clever. I didn't know that. I was just looking at this bit. You're right. That is that. And it is, what, 700 years old? Something like that. That is amazing. Well done, Mazzy. Just to prove to everybody, I don't try to make Mazzy look stupid. Not all the time. Just lots of silverware, which it doesn't impress me really because it's usually from the 1800s. But there's something down here which is quite impressive. Do you know what that is, Mazzy?
I don't.
This little coiny thing?
Like a necklace thing, isn't it?
It is like a little necklace thing.
Yeah.
It's St Margaret. It's depicting St Margaret slaying a dragon.
Wow.
Yep. I don't know who St Margaret is. I don't know what the dragon is, but that's what she's doing.
Look at these plates. They've got DDD on there, like thingy.
Yeah, look at these plates. They've got DDD on for me. Hey, get in. Telling you, I should be a saint. Deep digger down. Now, the one thing I really wanted to see in here is there. You can't see it very well at the moment because of the light, but Mazzy's just been reading about it. Mazzy, would you like to tell us what that is?
It's a cup from King John.
It's a cup from King John.
Yeah, from about 1320.
1320. So you're trying to tell me that that is about 900 years old.
Well, don't look it, but
It doesn't look it, but from what it says on the signs, you're right. But I don't know. I'm seeing something isn't right here. I cannot believe for a second that is 900 years old. A gold chalice, cup, beaker, whatever you want to call it. But that is absolutely stunning. And it is definitely gold. Mazzy?
yeah.
I'm quite hungry. Would you make me something to eat?
What would you like?
I'm not really bothered. Can I have porridge?
Of course.
Or soup?
Anything.
Can I have soup followed by porridge?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I get a spoon with that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pick.
Take me pick. Look at all these spoons. Now, I'm guessing every single one of them is silver. It's not that interesting, but Mazzy has just pointed out, through her cleverness, some of them have little holes in the end there. That's interesting. It's like it's got a little strainer. So that's no good for soup. So you like this, Mazzy?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a sword.
It's a sword. It's a sword. I'm guessing it's like a ceremonial sword which belonged to the mayor. The mayor of Kings Lynn. Now, the Mayor of King's Lynn, when he was dressed up, he'd wear something a bit like this. You see the red cloak, the fur underneath.
Yeah.
He'd be dressed like that. Would you like to be dressed?
I see where this is going.
Where is this going? would you like to be dressed up like that?
Not really.
It'd
I'd
suit
like
you.
to see you dressed up like that.
Okay then, let's see what happens.
Let's see.
Do you feel really good?
Yeah.
You look like the mayor.
Thank you.
You look absolutely ridiculous.
So do you.
I don't look ridiculous. I look fine. I look fine. It suits me. I suit anything. I really do. But look at you.
Look at us. We're right up here. Look. Ow. We keep hanging it.
Not a lot of people know me, and they don't know my association with art. But I'm not big on art. But this is a painting. This is from 1675. Can you believe that? A painting from 1675, and can you see what's on there?
Yeah, the chalice cup thing.
The the King John cup from. This is from 1675. This, and it's got the cup on there. Look. 1675, and the cup is literally there. All them years later, looking magnificent. And in between both, you've got Mazzy. Honestly, you've just completely ruined everything. Art, treasure, art, Mazzy.
What treasure?
We're quite impressed here, aren't we, Mazzy? Okay, because you've got these pictures on these walls, and it's got different people on it. Mazzy, would you like to demonstrate? If you go over to the first lady, look, hang on, before you press. Look, this is, oh, she looks real. She's actually moving her eyes. Oh. Yeah, we're not.
How, madam, did you achieve this?
I pray to God.
They talk to each other.
I didn't do it.
Mazzy tells me someone's going to come down them steps in a minute. I'm not believing it.
Come on.
Oh. Nobody walks that slow. Ever. Look, I never said you weren't clever. I never tried to pick on you. I didn't deserve this. All you have to say is stop picking on me, and I'd have stopped picking on you. You didn't have to get in touch with authorities and me have to go through. I deserve better than this. Mazzy,
Yes.
can you remember about 4 AM I woke up and I said, will you please go make me a spaghetti bolognese?
Yes, I remember.
Did you make me a spaghetti bolognese? No.
I'm sorry.
Why do you think you're where you are now?
Because I was naughty.
You didn't make me a spaghetti bolognese, did you?
No.
If you had the chance to do it again, would you make me a spaghetti
I'm
bolognese?
really sorry.
Yeah, well, just don't do it again, yeah? As punishment, I've already spoke to the guy who runs this museum. He's willing to let you stay here till tomorrow at 11 AM.
Oh, that's good, as long as it ain't 48 hours.
It's not 48 hours.
Thank you.
You just stay there and don't be bad again. Now, I've never seen one of these before, but you have, haven't you?
Yeah.
You knew what this was straight
Yeah.
away. I just saw a chair. Just a chair. And there's a picture up here of some lady being dunked into the sea by a rope. Can you see that? And you knew straight away what this was, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's for women who don't do as they're told.
Yeah.
It says, if women argued with their husbands, didn't cook the tea, did anything wrong, this is what happened to them. Why did they get rid of that invention? Best invention of all time. So, Mazzy,
Yeah.
you've dressed up again. Who are you now?
Paddington Bear.
Paddington Bear.
Yeah.
As long as you're happy being Paddington Bear, yeah?
Yeah.
It suits you, it really does.
Thank you.
It's not actually Paddington Bear, though. It's actually a fisherman from the 1800s. But, hey, just because I told you look like Paddington Bear, if you want to think you were Paddington Bear, we're all happy with that.
Straight jacket, guys. Look, I can't move.
Don't matter. just been in the card room. Don't know anything about it, there's no signs, but we've come into this other room. It's huge. And there's nobody here apart from me and Mazzy. What did you just say? This is the art room.
No, it just looked like there was lots of art.
There is some art. You've got George III up there. I recognise him. That's George III, King George III. Over here there's some more art. That's Lord Nelson. Horatio Lord Nelson, who I still plan on making a video about, especially for you guys. But there's a lot of mirrors. I'm not calling this the art room because there's a lot of mirrors. It's more mirrors than art. You've got Charles I, King Charles I up here. Do you recognise him? Probably not. You probably wouldn't have known that's Charles I if I didn't tell you that was Charles I. A couple more over here. Who have we got? Sir Robert Walpole. Sir Robert Walpole. You've probably never heard of this guy. But I do intend on making a video just on him as well for you. The first Prime Minister of Great Britain. And last but not least, Lord George Bentinck. I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. It says so on a sign there. I thought I was being really clever because I know all them people, but I've never heard of him. Now that he's just made me look stupid. Let's just get a quick picture of Mazzy coming out of the toilet into this big hallway. There's only one interesting thing in this room, Mazzy, which I want to show you. So if you want to come this way, please. See the window over here? Yeah. The huge window. Can you see anything special about that window? Right, come with me. Come with me. You're going to like this. There is some scratchings. This is hundreds of years old, and over the hundreds of years, people have actually scratched into... Can you see one? I can put on film.
There's one there.
There's one,
Well,
yeah.
there's two up there, look, you can see.
People have actually scratched names and messages into the wall. Into the glass. I'm going to have to do this, I'm sorry. You've got two up there. And I don't know how old these are. They could be... Does that say 1798? I think that's 1798. Someone's scratched that into there. And people's different... 1795. There's one up there. It's graffiti etched into glass by the people who put the glass in. 1848. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? Yeah. That really is amazing.
Yeah.
Hello, Mazzy. Are you enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Do you know which room we're in now?
The courtroom.
The courtroom, yeah. Because if you look down here, this is where the judge would sit and he'd have some people at each side. The bad person would probably, he'd be stood in here. How do you really know it's a courtroom without dressing up as a judge? Maybe you have to dress up as a judge to know that is a courtroom.
Really? Okay.
So we're in the courtroom at the moment, which is why we've got all serious. I've just sent someone to jail. He will be naughty. He works for the museum. And he was getting in his way, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So between us, it's very unusual to have two judges in one courtroom, but today there was. And we've sent him, what did we give him? We told him to pick string. What do they call that? Pick string for 20 days and then 20 days of hard labour, and then we're going to let him go.
Yeah. Here.
Here.
I don't know, don't they say that?
I don't know. So going back to the 1800s, this is what a jailer would look like. I'd be in charge of this jail. This would be one of my prisoners. Don't come so close to me, please. Go away. I'm the professional, you're just in the video. So I'm the jailer, this is my video, this is what an official, important, nice person looks like. That's what you look like if you're bad, you're wrong, and you don't deserve to be in my videos, but I'm being very kind and letting you in them. How do you feel?
Stupid.
Yeah, you look a bit stupid too.
Thanks.
You look like a Yorkshire. You look like a Yorkshire pudding which hasn't risen properly.
You don't look so bad yourself.
So why are you giving a dirty look to that bucket on the floor down there?
Because it don't look that nice.
But you do realise when we live in a camper van where we actually go to the toilet is smaller than that bucket.
Yeah, and you get to empty it.
I get to fill it, you get to empty it. So in here you've got the skull of some guy called Eugene. I've not read his story yet, but it's on the wall. I'll take a picture of it and I'll scroll down and you can read all about him. But this is his actual skull. That's a bit freaky. That's not right, is it?
No.
They've even stamped the date on when he was alive or when he died on his forehead. That's not very kind. Thank you for joining on today's Travel Troll video. How many would you give this out of 10?
6 or
6?
7. 6, yeah.
6.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 7. I'm happy with a 7. There's things to do, there's things to see. I did think it was going to be better, I'll admit, but it is still very good. I'm not putting it down. Would you undo my buttons, please, while I'm talking? It's a very good museum. Get yourself here. We'll see you next time on the Travel Troll. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Many thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to click like, subscribe, leave a comment and share the video. And be sure to check out my other channel, Deep Digger Dan, and my website, thetraveltroll.uk. You can also follow me on Facebook, on Twitter and on Instagram. But most importantly, please do donate to the charity which we're supporting in this county. All links to everything I've just mentioned are all in the description below. Please come back tomorrow as we continue our adventure to try and make the biggest video library of the sights of the UK. Goodbye!